I was like, oh boy. All right. And Ohio State up and block there. AKK. Pushed in with the ball, pushing up court. A good shot up there. Nice spin around, but no good. Shotsky getting the rebound, pushing it back up court. Elliott looking to get this Buckeye offense rolling. Iverson with the ball. It's up high. And some screens get set. Loses it to Alexander.
Yeah, that's what Alexander's good at. That's what he's good at right there.
Very active ever since he checked into the game. Brother Zay Elliott. The ball. This is over to Hughes. Doesn't really use the screen by Shotsky, but ball drives in, trying to got this defense. Elliott with the ball up top. It's the screen. It's a contested mid-range, but makes it.
Yeah, and you had Shotsky get himself into a good position should that have missed.
Timeout. And that'll be a timeout for Arizona State. They're up 12-9. Been watching the CSBA here on Twitch. Finally getting going. At 43 left. What do you think of these teams so far at the start?
I think it's been a good ball game contested wise so far. They seem to be matching up really well.
Pretty close. I don't know what the pick'em was like, but both teams starting to find a little bit of momentum. Week 3, still a lot to learn from. As see how the Devils come out of that timeout. Washington with the ball. Jab step gets it over to McCall. This is a screen. It would shoot the 3-pointer, and no good. Elliott with the rebound. Passes it over to Zay Elliott.
The pick'em in this one is 19 Ohio State, 29 ASU, so not a huge difference, but is in favor of Arizona.
Yeah. So Arizona, a pretty dominating performance and barely lost to their Week 1 game. Marcus Elliott up for 3, and that's good. 3-pointer. Dang. We'll test some stuff out. Washington driving in. Almost, he does lose it out of bounds, but knocked out by that's Marcus Elliott. See, number 3 Elliott is. Sure, one of the Elliott brothers. And Aqua Kian gets blocked by Shotsky. Gets
living
the ball
up to his name. Shotsky.
Interesting bounce pass to the 3-point line. Julian Alexander with the ball. And gets past the defender, but contested by Shotsky.
They're trying to use Julian in this offense a lot more than I anticipated.
He had something expected going in, but could be a viable option. He's done all right. Shotsky will get it to Elliott. Back to Shotsky. Goes up with it. An easy
Great
basket
ball
there.
movement. Wow.
15-12 game. 18 seconds to go. We'll probably see Washington or Arizona State for last shot. Looks like they'll do that. Washington with the ball. Up the play. Seconds to go. He shoots it up. Easy 3. Misses it though. Elliott will not take a shot, and that's the end of the first quarter. Buckeyes up 14-12 over the Sun Devils. Watch the CSBA. We'll be right back. We're back here. Arizona State are down by 2 on their home court. Started the second quarter here with KT. What does Arizona State need to do to recapture this lead and going into halftime?
I think that their biggest issue at the moment is they're doing a lot of ISO. They need to get some more ball movement. They're a little too stagnant for my liking. Set some screens, get some movement, pass the ball a bit more.
I agree, especially in contrast to Ohio State, as Love will take up the mid-range. No good.
It was a good look, though.
That's it to Ike. He hit Frank trailing, but not far behind. Frank at the 3-point line.
I don't know if you saw that, but a scoring drought for ASU in about the last 3 minutes.
Very interesting ever since Alexander got his last shot. Ike fadeaway. Good.
Well, they ended that as soon as I said it. Maybe I should have said it sooner.
Yeah, you been. And interesting shot. They're about the same. If Ohio State just makes one, they'll be shooting the same way, and or shows that. Love to the corner. Drives in and blocked.
Ooh, tough defense.
Under Bryson, the third, passes it out. That's Carr. No good. Bryson with a rebound and gets held from behind by Prophet.
Prophet went for the kill on that one.
Yeah, you don't. With Prophet, you don't really need to jump or lean. You could probably just stand straight, just hold his arm out.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have even fouled most likely, but he decided to jump at him from the back. He was like, "There is no way you're making this." Bryson still got that one off. It wasn't a block by any means.
Prophet holding back easily could have crushed Bryson there, but either way, sending him to the line to shoot two. Showing up and good, putting Sun Devils out to a 1-point lead.
I like these uniforms.
Very colorful.
They're pretty.
Yeah. And I'd say just like, I'll say classic red and white. Or scarlet and gray, my bad. How did I say that? Bryce will get them out to a 2-point lead. Love with the ball. Is out to Prophet, who's in no man's land. Back out to
for
Love.
Him anyway.
Screen. Of step back mid range, and that's not good. Prophet unable to get the rebound, but it goes out on him. Arizona State ball.
Yeah, they're wanting to get Love going here. And for good reason. He's been an offensive catalyst for them so far this season. But like I said before, he's got this tough matchup right now, so he's just having a trouble getting it to fall.
Yeah, and might be interesting to see Prophet try to get more involved offensively. He did have a 20-point game last week. As the three-pointer is no good. Banner with the rebound.
He's got a tough matchup in Scott Frank too, but he also has the size on him, so
he's will kick it out to Prophet at the 3-point line. Maybe doing a little Dan Gleesack ISO, I don't know. They won't. Glass will post up against Carr, throws it up and it's good.
Yeah, Glass. maybe that's the secret. We know Carr is not a defensive monster or anything. His game's all offense, so maybe if they try to feed Teddy.
Could be a good move, you know. Teddy is a 3-pointer. Good! Arizona State.
Speaking of the offensive monster that he can be.
Yeah, Carr, angry getting scored on, gotta come back and run up to them with a 3-pointer. His timeout Ohio State. We'll talk through this one. Ohio State doing well so far. I think a lot of teams might be impressed with how they're performing. Though I always kind of suspected this to be a close one. Ohio State's kind of been underranked in my eyes.
Yeah, they have. They've put up a lot of fight. They put up a fight with Marquette. They beat Cincy. So they're definitely playing top tier teams this season so far. So.
And Coach Glass was one of the prettiest profile pictures in the CSBA for a while. I'm disappointed you got rid of it, but here we are.
I'm not disappointed. That made things awkward for me.
And Love, no good. Prophet gets the rebound off the rim, posting up. Frank and turnaround hook, easy.
Yeah, he did make that look easy. Frank there on him, trying to keep him out of the paint, but no dice.
And Frank's a very good defender as he always loses it there, but gets it to Bryston. Over to Green. ISOing here against Banner. Tries to spin down to the baseline. Can't really find anything open as he'll take a mid-range shot. No good. Prophet with the rebound.
I'm not a fan of that setup. There was little to no ball movement. They're content with letting Green just try to make something out of nothing.
Harlem up here, 3-pointer, trying to set up a play. Glass setting the screen. Harlem up. No good, but Prophet there easy, but doesn't.
I would have liked
basket.
him to just put that one in. Like, just dunk that one. Like he was inside, you know, he's 7'6" or whatever. Like, come on.
Yeah, he's taking his time with it. Maybe
his hand was over the basket.
yeah, I think he was trying to draw. I think he was pulling the. He was hard, just hold that arm out, just daring Bryson to grab it. Oh, we'll see how that goes. After a huge piece of this Ohio State team, both literally and
Yeah, I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
the big Buckeye tree, I guess is what we can call him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Big nut. Maybe we'll save that one for later in the night.
It's too early for that joke. It's not late time CSBA yet.
Needs to get some kind of NIL deal or something. He got the 2K shoes on.
Oof.
And he'll miss it.
And then he missed it. Oof. Double
even worse. And shot up by Carr. No good.
Quick shot.
Rebound. I give him the green light for those, but not having the biggest game so far. Last with the ball at the top of the three. He's out to the wing. Gets over to Prophet. Goes hop step out to Banner for a three, and he does not make it. Frank with the rebound. It's out to Bryson. It almost loses it. Love gets it to Frank, dunks it there.
Where was the defense?
Hey, you tell me.
Everybody looked like they were on somebody, but they weren't, obviously. So
mismatch somewhere. Glass posting up Carr again. Last time gets into the paint pretty easy. Fadeaway jumper, don't like that. Carr will get the rebound.
I would have liked him to body him.
And big shot by Ike, no good, but Frank cleans it up. Or is that green?
That was green.
At green.
That was a grown man move, is why we thought it was Frank, but it was green.
Yeah. Similar numbers, 24, 27. We had another timeout here.
Both look kind of boldish. It's close enough.
Yeah. Apologies. But 5-point lead here. Arizona State. Timeout's called. Going out. In 3 minutes, 19 seconds to go. Ohio State will get the ball. Bringing out the subs. Got Elliott inbounding. Over to Shotsky. Up to Marcus Elliott. Down to Shotsky, who makes the layup. He could have easily just brought that rim down, but chose to be kind.
Yeah, definitely good ball movement on that. I've been impressed with Ohio State's ball movement so far in this game.
And again, a lot of opportunities here as Washington will try to set up a play. Over to McCall, three, no good. A lot of missed threes by both teams as Iverson will try to drive in. Unable to get past Alexander.
It's a hard man to get past. Former teammate, and he would know that.
Yeah, that's true. Former Sun Devil out here on the court, Bo Iverson.
Yep, he... Oh!
Hey!
I paused because I saw that one coming.
Yeah, Euro stepped into the dunk.
Ooh, wow.
Very athletic. Power move there. Arizona State tried to answer. McCall at the top of the three. Steps up into it. Steps inside the three-pointer, and this is the shot. Hughes with the long rebound. Getting up there. It takes that mid-range. No good. How you like this shot selection by either team?
I mean, I don't mind that one. He had, I think that was Bo inside that could have probably gotten the rebound had he tried. And it was a fairly open shot. Some of these shots, though, that they're taking are too contested.
Yeah, contested, mid-range, you know, analytic nerds hate that, as Ako Kikian will post up, drives in, but ends up traveling. Where are you going?
The other way now.
Elliott bounding to Hughes. Having a good defensive game. Just trying to say he's having a good offensive game, driving in, pulls up, no good.
Yeah, that one was a tough one.
Call come down court, finds Dynamite. Slam dunk over Bo Iverson, his former teammate.
Found a completely open lane in that one.
And great vision by McCall. Still only a 3-point game. Shotsky with the ball at the top of the three. Trying to find Elliott for a play, cutting, but doesn't pass it to him instead of Hughes. Hughes getting the screen. Driving in, passes to Shotsky, back out to Zay. It pulls up for 3, and no good.
Lots of threes in this one. Lots of threes.
Threes and not a lot of makes. I've been able to try to find out my signature yet. Washington, the man in the corner, but doesn't take it. Instead goes for a hook shot. Akakiki in up there. And fouled in the shot. He'll go shoot 2.
Yeah, they don't want to get into the foul trouble here early. And they don't want the foul shots to come back to haunt them later on whenever it's free points. So,
making his first, going up 44 seconds left. Hope everyone's having a good night here in the stream. Thank you for joining us.
It's been a good one so far. Both teams able to keep it close. Lots of good matchups in this one so far.
Yeah, living up to some hype. Always good to come into the week with a great game like this as he misses the second shot. Hughes getting fouled by Dynamite with reach-in.
Yeah, it honestly looks like we had Shotsky drive into the basket and might would have ended up open there.
Yeah, I guess not confidence dribbles. They have Hughes wide open in the corner, but Elliott now gets the
apparently he prefers contested shots.
Yeah, apparently is. Bo Iverson dunk finds the cutting man, and Bo showing why he was one of the top high school prospects, one of the original high school players still here in his senior year at Ohio State.
No, he lives in infamy in the the CSBA commercials.
Oh yes, one of the most said names in all of CSBA. Just add shot clock coming down here. Mike posting up against Elliott. Hasn't put a shot up. Puts up a contested one. Makes it. Wow.
Great D. Better offense.
Says Hughes will push it up court. 5 seconds to shoot it. Tries to dribble free. End up shooting this from the pass to Wells Fargo.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, almost gets it in. What a circus shot there, but no good. Arizona State having a 4-point lead, 28-24. See how Coach Kaiser and Coach Glass motivate their teams, and we'll be right back with a halftime show. We're here, Shaq supporting the all black. There he's dressed there.
I've not seen that one, I don't think.
Not too often. He's always got. Seems like every time I'm watching games, I like talking about his pink tie. Yeah.
Yeah. He likes pink.
Yeah. Let's get some highlights here. Alexander with a big dunk, but what's your take on this game so far? How are you feeling about it?
I think it's so far it's proven to be a fairly even match. Like you were saying, Ohio State's been a team that has been underrated, and ASU has been a team still finding its footing in a lot of ways, but has some serious weapons. So both teams are not hitting a lot of their shots so far. It's not a high-scoring game by any means.
No, we can usually see teams end their first quarter with this score, but see if the offenses pick up and how adjustments are made. We're back here ready for some action. Gonna see the player of the game. Spotlight player, maybe. And it looks like it'll be Jim Carr. He had a couple big dunks. Or not dunks, but a couple big scores.
I'll tell you what.
85 points.
I don't know where that man's supposed to be from, but he looks like a redneck through and through. For somebody who's from Appalachia, that boy looks like he's a redneck.
Yeah. Interesting that he's the spotlight. Only 5 points. Hasn't had a lot of volume, but okay.
He's been impactful.
Yeah, he has. And he's got the name as Teddy goes up scoring first possession of the game.
Then I nailed it right on the head, Carr. He said he resides from White Boy Valley, Ohio.
Hey, Ohio represent. As Carr will take it up and not make it. Oh my goodness, my dog. I don't know if you heard her.
Yeah.
Let me go take care of her. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. Banner manages to save this one over to Love, then the Prophet, back to Love. Love's going to drive this one in. Out to Prophet again, who's living outside the three-point line today. Over to Harlem. He had Prophet down the middle. No good. Gonna have to jack this one up. Scott Frank gets the rebound and sends it to Bryston, who's gonna bring it up the court here.
Yeah, I'm back. Thank you. I bring her in. But
She had some separation anxiety, it sounded like.
Yeah, very true. Ever since, she does, especially when my mom leaves. She gets a little crazy, but all's good. Banner losing the ball, but gets blocked by Frank or by Green. Gets the ball back and blocked
Oh
it
my
again.
gosh.
Block party down there as Green will go the other way with a dunk. Great play, hanging on the rim.
He's having a great game so
Couple great possessions. 2 blocks, a dunk. I'd take that. Love the mid-range shot. Nice, needed that.
Yeah, he missed. I think that was Banner on the pick and roll there, and Banner was in a good placement to get that rebound.
Harlem playing tough defense on Ike. Carr left wide open.
You cannot leave Carr that open. You got to make him work for him.
Yeah, Carr at the 3. Easy, easy, easy. Ohio State taking the timeout.
Gonna try to stop the bleeding here. I mean, ASU just put it into a 7-point game. They've come out and made 7 points in just a couple tries here, so their efficiency's starting to pick up.
And dangerous for Ohio State, haven't been able to find a rhythm, and only having really 2 or 3 players scoring consistently. Love losing it there to Bryson, who pushes it up to Ike. Fast break opportunity, goes up and misses a shot, but Green comes out of nowhere and misses it too. But great rebounds. Ohio State will push up court. Love in the mid-range, good.
That was some great transition D by Banner.
Lucky opportunity for Ohio State to score there. Down 5, Bryson isoing on the side and pull up the mid-range. Oh, good. Love with the rebound. Great defense.
Yeah, great defense for Love. That's not an easy dude to stop there.
And Glass loses the ball and misses the shot there. Managed to get the rebound and get the and one. Jim Carr fouling. Count him.
Oh, Carr is probably somewhere seething.
Yeah. Doesn't like to look bad in front of the home fans. And Glass, a wild possession there, losing the ball. Getting in a better position by it, getting it recovered than in his own shot, and the and one, making a 2-point game. Rayston shooting another mid-range, unable to get it to go. Love's playing fantastic defense.
Yeah, Love has definitely been stepping up to the occasion here.
Glass spins, doesn't get it, but Profit's there, and he gets it in. And gotta be so nice to throw up a shot, and you just got this mountain coming and grab it for you.
Yeah. And then he puts it back, so you don't miss the points, and suddenly we have a tie ball game.
Indeed. Loosen up here, gets to the car, throws it right to Teddy Glass. Glass will hold up for the play. Giving it to Love, who spins, gets a nice spin and shot, creating some space. I'm going to go. Profit up, and good foul there. And just hidden out of his hands before he can even get it up.
There you go, Frank. 3 more.
Dude, yep. Need to get riddled it aware on those Frank tendencies.
Yeah, you're right. I need to know what tens you are, Frank. Got a man who wants to foul out every game, so.
Stubbs coming in now, and big boy Profit's gonna be staying in. We'll see how that goes. It looks like Shotsky's out there too. So.
It does. They're gonna have a big lineup
2 center.
Here.
Bo's pretty big for a small forward, and on the Elliott's and Hughes. I'll be curious to see how that works. Washington gonna bring it up court. Did a good job facilitating here. Aquakikian with the ball at 3-point line, guarded by Profit out on the perimeter. Goes over to Alexander, gets a nice screen, drives in, and misses the shot. Profit bringing it down, gets it over to Zay Elliott, bringing up court. Driving in, throws up a shot, no good. Didn't really care for that. Washington pushing it up court. And it looks like he'll slow down and set up a play.
Yeah, they need to run an actual play here. And that.
Stolen by Bo Iverson against his old coach. Hughes goes up. Tough
Ooh.
shot. Makes it. Extending the Ohio
Acrobatic.
State lead to 4. And Arizona State will call a timeout. We saw the Buckeyes take a timeout, and Coach Glass asked his team to make some adjustments and fill up 4. Now we'll see how Coach Kaiser does with his team. Arizona State will inbound the ball. Motioning a couple different players. Washington bringing it out. Over to McCall. So a little bit of separation and fouled by Aaron Hughes. He'll go to the line.
He does not like that call either.
No, Hughes said, but what do you do about it? Say your piece and go. And McCall having a pretty good start to his season. Sun Devils. I think this is his second year with the team, coming over from Texas Tech, and finding himself a nice role in this offense off the bench. He had a pretty solid start, like I said.
Yeah, he's took a step forward this season so far. Team's been able to utilize him in a bigger role here, and I mean, it's nice that when you're able to run through the guards on your starting unit to have those backup guards that can produce volume too.
Indeed, as Leo gets the ball, gives it back to Hughes. Setting up a screen by Shotsky. A mismatch down low. He wants to take advantage of it. He will. Shotsky posing up against Washington. And throws it up good. Nothing you can do about that.
No, not really. I mean, we've seen point guards able to guard bigs like that occasionally, but it not very often.
Yeah, odds generally not good. Usually gotta try to get a quick steal or let's just hang on for the rise. McCall will go up for 3. Oh, good. Might with the rebound. Throws up the hook, and that's good.
Yeah, smart usage of the hook there too. Keeps it away from the Ohio State swats at it.
Yeah, actually a smart play by Dynamite. I'm surprised.
No, who knew?
I was kidding, of course, as Bo Iverson will miss the shot. Might with the rebound. Alexander pushing up court. He hasn't really done much since that first quarter. Trying to get past Hughes. 7-on-7. Washington with the ball. Guarded by Elliott. Running the play. Alexander with the ball. Getting a screen by Dynamite. Covered well. Switch, but Might will be on smaller Hughes, but that's put up quickly and no good. Great defense by Ohio State.
Yeah, shot clock required him to take a less than ideal shot there.
And Bo with a tough make there. Nice kick pass. Just enough separation to keep this a 4-point game. And Washington will take it and get blocked by Shotsky.
The second time he's lived with name tonight.
Yeah.
I think that's right. Second.
We'll find out. And to inbound the ball, 15 seconds on the clock. Gets up to Alexander at the top of the key. Out to Washington, puts it up. And no good. Shotsky handling the rebound eventually. Zay stole from his brother. But Zay will put up the shot. No good. Man,
Yeah,
nobody
that one was wide open. I mean, you can't fault him for taking it, but those threes are not falling for either team right now.
No, but gotta take those looks. Washington trying to set something up with McCall. He'll pass out to McCall. And screen, good switch. And it looks like they're trying to get... Oh, Washington just put up the shot, and that's a violation. Just too long to develop anything. This Ohio State team, that's half-court defense doing a great job of just not letting Arizona State do anything at once.
Yeah, a lot of the offense that ASU's had tonight has been in the transition. When they have to set in their half-court setups here, they're having trouble.
Yeah, and it's interesting to think Arizona State is a quick strike team, and Ohio State's making them grind it out. Only 43-39 score here as one was to the 4th. Ohio State got to put up a shot. Elliott will shoot it, and no good. Alexander getting the rebound. See if they hold for last shot or not. Washington with the ball, and he'll pull it out. Leader off the bench doing a great job. 5 seconds to go. We'll see what kind of move he does and loses the ball, but dribbles out of the open look and ends up shooting a contested mid-range. Now end the third quarter. SBA, what a game we got going on. Go ahead and throw up some 4s. Say hi in the chat. You know, tell us how you're doing. What you think is going to happen this fourth quarter? I want to hear it. Doing. Rusty Films and KT Murky in the booth. Been fun one.
Yeah, it has. This is a close ball game. It's very grinded out. Defense came to play for both sides. I mean, if you're somebody who likes the fundamentals of defense basketball, this is your game.
Absolutely, and this is the game. A nice pass there to Profit, who had to do a quick shot on the move.
And that was a buzzer beater, too.
Yeah, I'll take that. This of the game doesn't always have to be the flashiest. We'll start this fourth quarter here. Green gonna inbound the ball. He's done well, but what does Arizona State need to do to capture this lead and put Ohio State away?
Get some ball movement. I've been saying that since the beginning. They've been kind of stagnant. They're content with ISO. It's not working for them. Not against this Ohio State defense.
Banner pleading his case to the refs. Bryston going for some shots, and on the other hand, what does Ohio State need to do to increase their lead and secure a win on the road?
They've been playing a gritty defense. They need to keep that up. Bryston and Carr have had issues tonight. It's not been, the explosiveness that we're used to seeing from them. So if they can keep that under wraps, I think Ohio State just needs to, try to stay ahead of them here.
I agree. See, 7 minutes and 52 seconds is a whole lot of time. We can see anything happen. And Bryston will try to. There's a 2-point deficit. And that'll be the case. 33-41. Marcus Elliott's still on the court. And he'll have an opportunity to shoot a 3, but won't take it. Instead, throws a bad pass right to Carr. So go up. And it looks like Arizona State will try to set up a play here. Bryston, guarded by Elliott. Over to Ike, down to Frank. Back to Bryston, to Green. Lots of ball movement now. Green will kind of get...
Kind of in the wrong direction, though, isn't it?
Yeah, only 2 seconds. Carr shoots it, contested, and no good, but...
Oh, there you go, Frank.
Up and good. Great rebound there. What they needed, and now... this game. Yeah. Let's see the score, double check. It's like 7 minutes to go. Elliott with a great play there.
Yeah, that was good. And that was on a tough defender in Bryston, too.
Yeah, I love Ohio State's attack. They're just going after them, and very great defense. I mean, that was another near shot clock attempt Arizona State had to do, so they're holding them down. As another poking the ball away, but Carr will get it up at the 3 of guarding him, and he'll shoot the mid-range, and that's good.
Yeah, had his defender a little lost on that one, had him fly into the basket, gave him some room.
Carr need to get something to happen. Love will get a screen set, drives to the rim, pulls up the mid-range himself, no good. Think with the rebound, gets over to Ike, brings it up court. He'll look to find the play. And over to Bryston. And he'll take the screen, and good switch there. And almost deflected, but even better pass getting to Ike for a layup.
That's the kind of ball movement I'd like to see the ASU offense look to go to in this. That's some of the best ball movement they've had tonight.
Yeah, and Ohio State would call a timeout after losing their lead. Try to discuss how to get back on that gritty defense and try to get their own offense to go. You still got to score some points.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a dangerous game to trade baskets. It's even more dangerous to do it while you're down. So, gonna need to get some ball movement here, but keeping it gritty and not letting this team score.
Yeah, and I'm glad Eddie's getting the ball off the out of the timeout. And I was just letting him play it out because I was just gonna say I like how he's been playing, and they should give him the ball, and that's what they did, scoring over Carr.
Yeah, he's using his size really well so far tonight in that matchup.
And Ice using some good moves there to get around for the score. Another big-time transfer out of Texas Tech. Glass will have the ball. Not scared of his team as he'll lose the ball. Maybe he should be a little scared.
Yeah, if he had Banner on the cut, would have liked to see him hit him.
And Carr will get up to the 3-point line, guarded by Banner. See if he likes that matchup. Looks like he does. Trying to drive in. Lots of space and gets the foul. Able to get it to drop, but great job to create some space.
Bunch of Buckeyes went flying at him.
Yeah. It just shows the gravity he has on offense. He's a weapon, and he's here at the free throw line. Taking his first, getting a 3-point lead here. Finally breaking 50. Just under 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's been a low-scoring game for both parties, keeping it low and gritty. I think a lot of that's been the inaccuracies from deep more than the defense, but defense has definitely shown up tonight too.
And Love up and under, good foul by Bryce and one, and that's coming off a Jim Carr missed shot. So Love with the opportunity to tie it up here.
You know, a rare Jim Carr missed free throw, and then the other end, they're gonna get the and one there.
And Love, one of the few returning Buckeyes from their team last year. Very strong team, so he's helping carry over some of that new squad here, led by Glass. No, he's super excited to finally have his Buckeyes after a good career at Michigan State. Bryson, nice pass, and Carr the dunk.
Yeah, that is one issue with Glass on Carr is Carr's gonna have the speed there.
Yeah, and it's getting to work now. 13 points. Love getting the screen, step back, won't take the shot. Good defense by Carr. Out to three. Harlem with the ball, takes the screen by Profit. Getting held up here, only 3 seconds to go. Glass gets to Harlem, shoots the three, contested, no good, and Arizona State coming up with the ball. Ike will shoot the three and makes that.
Ooh, yeah, that's tough.
Was that a three or was that a two?
I don't know. I don't get paid.
I think they called it two. Love step back mid range. Oh, good, but Profit getting it and unable to get it to fall. But Frank with his third foul. He fouled out last week against Villanova in a blowout. And now it's a close game.
And he's got his third here.
Third here. You know, something about the Ohio State, they're not... All of Profit's scoring has come from free throws and putbacks. I think they need to try to work him into the play and get him to post up and really attacks Frank now with 3 fouls.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. He's got the size. We've seen him, body Frank a couple of times now. Frank's not a shabby defender by any means, but so far it seems that Profit would be capable of at least doing some damage there.
Yeah, especially after coming off a fantastic game against Cincinnati. He was a Player of the Week candidate. Just unfortunately, for him, there's a huge game out of Louisville Cardinal, Wakita. But here you go, your Player of the Game, Jim Carr.
Ooh, I never saw that pass. That was probably the actual assist of the game there.
Yeah, well, that's the last. That just happened, but it was a fantastic play. Bryson, he hasn't done a lot of scoring, but he's done a great job passing it, and Carr's done a great job to score. Ike's made some big plays here, and he's got the ball over to Bryson. Back to Ike. Back over to Bryson. Goes to the to the line and scores.
That's
there.
What he's good at right there is getting it inside and finishing on contact.
And up 4, Ohio State needs to find something. Gets to the Profit out the point line.
He's been there a lot with it today. I don't know how I feel about that.
And using his body to shield the ball away as it gets to the Love.
Oh.
Kind of sets the screen. Gets it over to Harlem. Harlem got to put up a shot here as he'll shoot up a 3. No good. Ike with the rebound.
He at least got some separation on that so that it wasn't a terrible take.
Yeah. And Bryson can step a play, getting a screen from... Nope, no screen. And Jim Carr, 3-pointer, bang, good!
Yeah, when you let him get that wide open, he's just gonna drain out it.
Yeah, another wide open 3-pointer. Yeah, you can't let him. You can let him have one, maybe, but two. Bad defensive assignment there. I'm almost losing it. He blows right by Green. It gets fouled by Frank. Fourth one of the game.
Are we gonna see him foul out 2 weeks in a row? Has it ever happened? I don't think that's ever happened.
I mean, not that I know of. That's something to look for. Love.
Maybe that's a career goal, Frank, is to be the most foul outs in a career.
Yeah, be the DeMarcus Cousins of the CSBA. All trying to cut down this lead. 2:25 to go. 6-point game. Made his first. He's had a very tough matchup, but I think he's held up well against Bryston. I'm very impressed with this Ohio State team in general.
I am too. There's a lot of young pieces on this roster, and the fact that they're able to contend with some of these older teams, ASU being a team that didn't take any freshmen this offseason.
They're here to win.
Yes, I mean that's what they're gonna do this season, right? They're here to win games. They're here to be contenders, and Ohio State is in a growing season. So the fact that they're competing with teams like ASU, right, beating Cincy, there's definitely a lot of promise.
As Love misses that 3-pointer, having to take a deep one, and Love gets to Ryan, dunks it. Or just having to watch. And that Carr taking that 3-pointer earlier. And great battle between those two. Saw the scoring comparison there. Missing getting the ball, trying to drive in, but down to Green, who hasn't called his name in a while, followed by Banner. But once again, go to the free throw line. And 40 to go.
He didn't like that call either. His hands were straight up, but he kind of laid his body on him.
Green had a fantastic first half. Still played good defensively.
Ooh.
This is that free throw pivotal.
Yeah, that's not great if you're ASU. Those might come back and get you.
Yeah, only up 4. See how he handles this.
He's gonna wave at the basket.
Be friends with the basket, and that works.
It worked. Yeah, it worked. So rule number 1 of free throws: wave at the basket. You'll read it.
A 5-point lead, 60 to 55. Minute 35 to go. CSBA, are you hyped up? Class over to Love. Banner, he'll hold it. It's it down to Love, posting up, and he does a little fadeaway.
Ooh.
Good. Love that.
Tough shot.
Just Love. 3-point game. Teddy Glass playing Carr all the way at the half-court line. Leaves him alone, and Carr misses that, but Frank comes in for the rebound, and he'll maybe look to score against Profit. No, he just pulls it out. Profit leaving him.
What in the world,
over to
Profit?
Carr at the corner. Let's put it up. Glass defending it.
Hand in his face!
Right in the face. Dust off the eye. Jim Carr. See you later.
Oh, man.
Hey, got to eat that one. Taking the timeout, readjusting. Down 5, 51 to go. My goodness.
Yeah, that is insane that he just made that. That is a huge 3-pointer, too. You put it to 5 points difference here, 50 seconds left. I mean, not a lot of time, and you got at least 2 possessions here.
Yeah, that's why you bring in a guy like Jim Carr, because you can just make it from anywhere. And Glass will get the switch. The Green gets it to Harlem. Throws
costly.
It to Frank, who was on the perimeter. And this will be Carr again. Floater, good.
That might be it for the Buckeyes this week.
Yeah, if they want to do anything, they gotta do it now. And well, they'll take an oddly timed timeout. Should take that right away. Just wasting time.
Coach fell asleep. I blame Glass. It's Glass's fault.
Probably. Down 7. If it's gonna happen, it's gotta happen now. We'll see what they draw up here. Get out to Love. He's been hot lately. Glass, dribbling around, taking a lot of time out.
Too much time.
Glass trying to drive in against Carr. It's over to Harlem. Doesn't take an open shot.
Hot
Now takes a
potato.
contested three. And no good. Carr with the rebound. And he should just dribble this one out. What a game. What an ending.
Yeah, I mean, this is a game that I feel like could go down to the wire based on the way these teams are playing. So, great performance by OSU. I know they didn't score a whole lot, but they held this ASU team to just 64, and we know how explosive they can be on offense. It's kind of their specialty.
The buzzer will ring out. Arizona State will cheer, winning 64-57. Now, when you hear they only scored 64, you probably think you lost, but incredible defense by them. We've been talking about Ohio State's defense. Arizona State, great game all around. Clutch performance there at the end by Carr, and some dagger threes and dunks. A great defense all around by this Sun Devil team. A fantastic game. PSBA, I hope you enjoy. We'll get to some stats here. What do you see that's interesting?
It's the 3-point percentage for both teams is abysmal.
Yeah,
I
wow.
mean, 1 for 9. At least they didn't take a lot, I guess. But also 3 for 14 on the other side's just as bad. It's literally just a little bit better. So that's pretty terrible.
It's kind of funny to see. Or go ahead.
13 bench points for ASU. I don't know that I've ever seen it that low.
Yeah, it's kind of weird looking at this. I stay at 10 more points in the paint, 10 more bench points. They lost the rebounding game, but not by too much. They had fewer turnovers. You would think Ohio State won this game if you didn't see the score. But that 3-point shot was not falling.
It comes down to 3-pointers. It's kind of insane.
And Arizona State only made 2 more shots than them, but 2 of those shots being 3-pointers. It's them the 7-point win. Very tight game the whole way around. We'll get to some player stats. Start with Ohio State. Justice Love. Definitely their star. Did a good job. 13 points, 2 rebounds, assist. Kendrick Profit with 10 points, 9 rebounds. Nearly another double-double. I think that would have been his 3rd straight, but 3 for 3 shooting.
Something interesting I read about him was that he's only missed 2 shots this entire season so far, and he has another perfect shooting here tonight. So he's a very efficient dude when he just shoots.
Yeah, he might be going for a record there. Teddy Glass, he had a decent stretch, but just couldn't really get it to click the whole game. 9 points and 1 rebound, assist, and steal. Marcus Elliott off the bench, a nice 7 points, 4 assists, and rebound. Chotsky with 6 points, 5 rebounds, a steal, and 2 blocks, 3 for 3 shooting. He had a nice game. Aaron Hughes, other guard, could have had a little more efficiency, but 4 points, 2 rebounds, assists, and a steal. He did his job on the defensive end. That's why you bring him in. Iverson, 4 points, a rebound, assist, steal. Tanner, 2 points, 3 rebounds, and assist. Day Elliott with 2 points, a rebound, and then Harlem, 0 for 7 by Harlem. That does not help on your starting unit. 3 rebounds, 2 assists.
No, they wanted him to get going. He's an offensive asset to them, but he just could not find his shot tonight.
And we'll go over on the Arizona State side. Jim Carr, another 20-point game. With 20, 3 rebounds, add in a couple assists, add in a couple steals. Pretty good shot over 50%. Aaron Ike with 12 points, a couple rebounds, 4 assists. Bryson, very good game passing. Only 8 points scoring, but 5 dimes and a steal. Well, Scott Frank, my favorite number there is the 4 fouls. I'm a little disappointed.
I wanted to see him foul out 2 weeks in a row.
But he had a very solid game. 3 for 3 against Profit. 6 points, 7 rebounds, a couple assists, steal. Dynamite. He had some nice plays there. It was a little bit of a bright spot on that bench. 6 points, 2 rebounds. At Green had a very good game. Start, just overall affecting the game. 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 blocks.
Yeah, and 50% efficiency to boot.
And Julian Alexander, a guy we saw handle the ball a lot, then kind of disappear, but 4 points, a couple rebounds, a steal. McCall has 2 points, 4 rebounds, and assists. He actually missed all of his shots, only made free throws. Very surprising to see all that. And rounding this out, Aqua Kikian, only 1 point, 5 rebounds, assists, and a block, and then Zaire Washington over 6 with a rebound. A very ugly game, especially the last 3 players here. They all came off the bench, so no wonder they only scored, what, 13?
And Julian, he had 3 turnovers too, so definitely had some struggles of his own. So
yeah, so I'd say Arizona State maybe feels lucky to come out of a win. Very poor offensive showing by both teams.
It was kind of ugly for offense on both these teams. It real grinded out. But there was some bright spots for both of them that maybe they look to refine and see what they can do going forward here.
So, any parting words to the lovely crowd here?
Just I like watching these close games. I like when they're competitive, so to keep it up to both of them.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. You've been watching the CSBA here with Rusty Films, KT Murky. Love you all. Have a great night, and come back at 9 p.m.